Right on.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not.
Yeah. When's your next trip?
We're going down the 19th of
Okay.
January
All right.
for a week,
Yeah.
which is not.
No, but at least to get you out of here for a week, so.
Yeah, I gotta get the place ready. I got a bunch of renters. I
Oh,
got
do you?
three renters between now and then.
Hmm.
Got a bunch of stuff to do.
Yeah.
But March and April, I'm out of here.
Good for you.
I didn't see a CD schedule.
Because there are no, we cashed them all out.
Yeah.
Yep. They're gone. Yep.
Hey Larry, how you doing?
Hey, guys,
Did you get those photos all right, finally?
I did. I
Okay.
did. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're slowly getting them together. We're trying to track down a few others and I think we'll have enough.
Good.
We got to get one of the clerk and the treasurer in the office.
Oh, yeah, that's important to have.
It is. Without them, none of this would happen.
Exactly.
Warrant. And here's the budget. The other three have signed it, so if you guys will sign that. That'll. I don't see, is Jim gonna be joining us?
Jim will not be joining us. He told me, which I don't believe him, but there is no Wi-Fi in Aruba.
What?
No Wi-Fi in Aruba.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know, I have a hard time with that. Anyways, we could put that on the agenda to discuss next time.
Okay.
All right, what time? Oh, we still got a minute. What's the temperature up there?
6.
6.
Yep.
As in Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit, unfortunately.
It's gonna be cold tonight, though.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna call the North Hero Water Board December 8th, 2025 meeting together at 6 p.m. So the meeting is called to order. Adjustment to the agenda. Do we have any?
I do not.
Approval of the minutes, November 10th.
I move to approve them.
Oh, second.
Any discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Approval of warrants, December 8th, 2025.
And so I want to propose a motion to approve warrants 21 and 22. 21 for the amount of $31,783.21. And 22 in the amount of $146,298.35.
I second.
Well, we're a big spender.
Yeah, we're gonna have another couple of big months here.
Yep.
So, okay, we have a motion. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. The ayes have it. Balance sheet fund 2122. Is that just a look at?
Yeah, I would say the things certainly appear to be in order. I mean, it's, there are, we should be looking, generally tracking at 40 to 60% range, depending on how the cycles go with any individual account. Some things are outliers, but not for dollar amounts that are concerning.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, pretty good overall.
And the budget status report. is, let's see, I can't get out of that now. Is the same. No,
Yes. Same comment.
Same one we already signed.
all right, let me try to get back to that package. It knocked me out when I did that. Okay. Thank you, Frank. Recognition of visitors. I'm not seeing, just
Other than President Lincoln, no.
that's it. All right. SOS report, gentlemen.
Not much to report.
No, I've spent a little bit of time with Kevin lately. He seems to be on top of everything.
So good. I saw that one he had on the fluctuating pressure, and
Right.
I sent him a note saying I had that happen to one of my properties, and it ended up just being a bad gauge. I just replaced the gauge.
Hmm.
All right, so nothing there. Water credit supervisor report.
Yep, we hung 16 door tags for shut-offs this week. We are down to 5. So one person entered a payment plan. And the 5 remaining, one is a seasonal user and they're already turned off. One is a property that the estate has settled. The person passed, the estate settled, and the people that it was passed on to are trying to figure out how to settle the accounts.
How
So
much is that account? Probably not a big bucks.
$748.17. They're aware it's gonna be shut off tomorrow and they're okay with that.
Okay.
So, and 2 are regular customers and I expect we would have something tomorrow.
Okay.
And the 5th one is a property, down off Pilat's Point that's for sale.
Hmm.
So,
So the notices you hang on the door are pretty effective, huh?
yeah, it was a busy day today for the other,
Sale of realtor will see that and they won't want to lien and they'll come and pay it.
Yeah.
yeah. It usually, if it sells, then it usually gets cleared up then, yeah.
Good.
So.
What's the deadline for turning them off?
So we said, the tag said that they would be turned off tomorrow. We have tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday between 8 and 2 is when we can turn them off.
Okay. All right. And we're allowed to turn them off in the wintertime. There's no rules there on it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, correct. Yep.
Okay. So, thank you on that. Board discussion action items, winter work projects. I would say, what do we have there? Anything besides Kevin being involved in the storage tank part? Probably going to be attending some of the meetings on the pipe replacement project. Anything else, gentlemen?
Just the normal stuff he does, so.
Fixie stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And we should check with them. There's supposed to be a 12-month running project thing that we worked on over the year to make sure that nothing got missed.
Mhm.
I don't know if he's still got that going. If not,
I can remind him.
yeah, maybe ask him where that is if he can.
Yeah, I will.
I think we have, I'm sorry, I think we have a copy of it in SharePoint.
Okay, because it's just sort of a checklist
Yeah.
for him and for us. It's a backup.
He has a bulletin board next to the door into the storage room.
And then we add to it. Okay. Water storage tank project timeline discussion update.
Well, so I'll give a quick update before we get to the details here. Like I said, last month, they worked up until Thanksgiving week. The project is currently shut down, but the building is energized. The electric heater is on. The only thing that'll happen on site, before they resume work is the, propane tank will be set on its foundation. I think that's scheduled for December 22nd. Negley and Chase is planning on, returning to the site the week of January 6th. The current schedule for delivery of the pumps and the control panel, which is what is still missing, is for that week. And they're thinking once they move back in, there's about 2 weeks worth of work to finish.
Okay. Tell me about heat. Where are we there? Is it just that little electric heater in there?
Well, it's a space heater attached to the wall. It's a real heater. That little one, that was just a temporary one the day we were in there. No,
Okay.
it's a real heater.
And is the plant electric heat or is it propane?
It's electric. Yeah, that's electric. It's actually a backup. Primary heat will be propane, but that hasn't been hooked up yet.
Okay. All right. And that'll be hooked up in the next 10 days.
Well, the tank will be installed. The actual hookup so we can operate it will probably happen during that 2 weeks when Negley and Chase is back.
Okay, good. Because you never know when it's going to be 10 below up there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, tonight.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's see. Security and outdoor lighting.
Wait a minute. You passed over the insurance endorsement.
I think that's
still
under the
above
line. Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yep.
those are the attachments.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can talk, the security. Well, there is outdoor lighting. There's a light on the outside of the building. Yeah. As far as security, we had this, you can see there's a proposal in here. From Blue Tiger Integration, it's about $1,800. And it's contingent on us being able to tie into the state's Wi-Fi up on Station Road. I've talked to the guy that's directly responsible for that. He directed me to his boss. And I sent an email, I think it was Friday afternoon. I have not heard back yet. I'm thinking they won't have much of an issue of us borrowing a little bit of their Wi-Fi, but we haven't heard for sure.
Okay, and if it goes that far. So for the, what am I looking at?
Well, let's back, no, he was, you can see the proposal is a point to point, so he's confident if he can tap into the state's Wi-Fi, he can get it over to the pump building.
Okay. So 1797. And that includes a recorder and a hard drive installed. Okay. Recorders, 4 camera capable, 1 camera inside the building, second one mounted outside. Both cameras are fixed. Point-to-point X to be installed to bring internet to allow remote detection and viewing. All right. The house will be the recorder and hard drive installed. Okay. All right. 2 cameras. Do we think 2 cameras is?
We think so. One will be outside pointing to the front door. The other will be inside and we'll have a view of the 2 windows on the back and basically the whole mechanical area.
And is there one pointed at the tower at all?
No. Well, no, other than you could probably see it through the windows. But I think the security is pretty good on that. There's a hatch at the bottom of the ladder with a padlock on it. So somebody would have to work awfully hard to get up that.
Yeah. I think the camera part of this is probably cheap, but I would suggest we put one more camera for view of the tank.
The one on the back side of the building.
Yeah, whatever they think is appropriate
Well,
of where, and I think that would probably be where the ladder goes up.
Pointed, yeah, it would be mounted to the building, but it could be pointed at where the ladder goes up, yeah.
Yeah, that I don't know. What's the thought of the rest of the board?
I don't know, I was there, Kevin and I met with this guy. I honestly didn't see a need for having a camera pointed at the tank, but it'd probably be cheap enough to add a third camera.
Yeah, I mean, it says it's 4 camera capable. I think
Yeah,
most of the money is probably in the hard drive.
yeah,
And the to and installing the wire. Yeah, I think if we could just put one more for an outside view, and
Yep.
that way we wouldn't have to go down there to see who climbed up on it on a Friday night.
Well, I'd be real surprised if we ever saw anybody be
Yeah,
able to climb up on that, but that's fine. Yeah, again, it's a small dollar, so,
it doesn't get them anywhere anyway.
right.
You know, there's no access to the tank
No.
on the top, so.
No.
Well, the people that
Okay.
do that, they don't really have a plan
Yeah,
usually.
no, you're right about that, Larry. Okay, I'll follow up on that, and then, of course, hopefully we'll get, approval from the state. If the state, for whatever reason, doesn't approve it, we'll have to set up our own Wi-Fi there, which will, of course, will cost additional money, plus a monthly bill.
Okay. Yeah, let's look at that and
Yeah.
We could look at the option if we just need a couple cards of AT&T or Verizon to stick in
Yeah.
there versus having to pay a bunch for the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But and
Okay.
so and okay, and outdoor lighting, tell me about what do we have for lighting?
It's the light mounted on the outside of the pump building by the door. It comes on automatically after dark.
Anything to shine at the tank itself?
Not right now, no.
Okay. Once again, I know maybe it's overkill, but I think that would be appropriate if we ever have to get down there, get in there, open something up at night. It would be nice to have lights there.
Yeah, it would. We could bring, the rare occasion that would happen, I would think we could bring a temporary light, but that would have to be a change order to Negley and Chase. If we're gonna add a light, I can get a price on it if you want.
Yeah, I
Recommend that we get done with the job and then.
Yeah, we'd be better off just doing that on our own later, I would think.
okay. All right, but I think we need it.
Okay,
Is my
well, we can maybe, one of us can go over there some night and just, take a look and see what it's like right now.
so.
Okay, we'll follow up.
All right, so that's that. And going through now, I see insurance endorsement, tank and pump house.
Yeah, we gotta insure it, so that. The number, I came up with those numbers based on, Negley and Chase's cost breakdown for the value of the tank and the, pump station.
Okay, so I guess what we need is, who's our insurance company, Lisa?
Passive through VLCT.
Okay. Or storage tank, So I think what we're gonna need to do is, unless something that's already been done, what is this, property change policy, property?
Yeah, they've already been added to the policy. That's
Yeah.
the endorsement that they've been added.
Okay, so it has been added. Oh, I
It has been
thought
added.
Andy said, otherwise, I guess I misunderstood. So it's all done, with them and the numbers. So the water storage tank, we added, 805. The pump station, chemical and equipment housing for tank, 470.
Yep, so that adds up to, say, 1,000,003. The rest of the value up to the 1,000,006 contract value is the general site work, the forest main and
Yeah,
driveway and all that stuff.
all right. And you don't think that's high? Well, for the price of the,
Yeah, but I was gonna say probably.
for the price of the insurance policy, $456, I think. Yeah, I don't think that's going there. Okay, good. The camera, I guess we're just gonna move forward with that.
Yeah. I'll hopefully hear something from the state.
And why don't you, the monthly minutes, anything specific?
No, really nothing more than what I just mentioned as far as the update. And we did go through change order number 2, which is included in the packet here.
Change
And
order.
that, as far as I know, that should be the last of the change orders.
So that
No,
was,
there will be one final change. They call it a balancing change order. We had some unit price items that the actual quantities were different from the estimated quantities. There was an allowance for Vermont Electric to do their work, and it'll be adjusted based on the final price. I'm expecting that adjustment change order to be a negative when we get there.
a negative. So it just seems the rest of us aren't in there. We're looking at tank drain light extension, extra gate valve, tank
Yep.
intake, hydrant extension, extra load of
Yep.
gravel. So that's the 12.
Yeah, it's all legitimate, basically all stuff requested by Kevin.
Okay.
And, yeah, we've gone through the numbers.
All right. Any questions from the board on that? The USDA monthly report.
Yep, that's just a list of expenses, the invoices
Okay.
for December.
And everything's going, have we getting money from the USDA yet?
We received $380,000 last week.
Excellent.
You believe it?
I know.
They were incommunicado for months, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, send us money.
And we requested the other 120,000 with last month's monthly report, so.
Great, great. So a concern of not getting that is now
On the way,
gone.
apparently.
We're not giving it back.
Nope.
We're not giving it back. All right, let me get back through there.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
assuming the 2 people left are just trying to close out as much as the previous stuff as they can, so, yeah, so. That's good, good for us.
all right, the North Hero schedule one.
No, I've just been including that, that's just the schedule that,
Yeah, it'd be the
It's
same,
not-
it's not
it's not-
the same as what we had last month.
Yep.
And again, I kind of summarized where we are on the schedule.
Okay, all right. Good, so phase 2, you got anything else, Andy?
Nope.
All right, good. So can we hold you to it that it's gonna be done in 2 weeks?
No. It's an estimate. And again, it's all contingent on them receiving the pumps and the control panel. They say the supplier is committed to that first week of January, so we shall see. Things
Yep.
can,
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
We're over there, phase 2, US Route 2 waterline replacement update easement status, North Hero permit. Brian, so that's the permit to
Yeah, with the
construct?
easements, we're just waiting on 2 signatures on one.
2 signatures for 153 Heron Circle. We received Monica Green's today,
Good.
signed.
Good.
So, yep, we're just waiting on the last 2 and I will,
And when those are done, we're gonna have to, I sent you an email, I forwarded you an email today, we need to get from
the certificate of title.
certificate of title.
Yes, I'm on it.
Yep. We got the building permit, construction permit last week. We got
That's from the
the,
state, right? Yeah. There's no local permit required on that. I'm aware of.
no, I'm talking about from the state.
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
Yeah. Construction permit, and we got the permit from, the DOT for working in the highway. And, boy, they taking a whole lot of words to say the same thing there. Anyway, we've got that. That's all good. The next thing is the amendment to the, engineering contract. Which is the same amount that we've been carrying for it all the way along. But now we have the papers before us and they require us to send them to the select board for signature.
But then the select board already authorized you to be our rep.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure how that works because it says right on it, it has to be signed by the select. board.
Yeah, okay, that, maybe we had to do that.
Yeah.
And,
So if you approve it tonight, I'll put it on the agenda for Monday night.
right, so I'd like to make a motion that we approve that and send it to the select board for signature.
I'll second.
All right, further discussion?
Nope.
Not hearing any, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, the ayes have it. All right, so we'll get Carl to sign it and we're good to go.
Just before we leave, just because I'm not in the loop here, so what's your current schedule as far as bidding the project and?
We have a final meeting, next Wednesday, the 17th. Larry and Kevin and I
Yeah,
will be attending along with the principals from Aldrich and Elliott.
okay,
Just to make sure everything, all the i's are dotted and t's are crossed. And it will be going out to bid, I think, the next day.
good. Hopefully it's a good time of the year. They got 6 bids on the fire station and garage.
This is a perfect time for it to be
Yeah.
going out
A lot of money. on
Yeah,
And outside edge on it would be 10 days from today. From our
it's a good,
discussion
okay,
today.
and then schedule of work for spring, presumably.
The schedule, that's going to be in the bid contracts is, to commence May 1,
Okay,
115 days window for them to do it.
yeah,
Everything must be totally complete, substantial completion by September 1st.
okay, good. All right,
And the third item, I have absolutely no idea what it is.
That's the categorical exclusion for the environmental.
Oh, that's the environmental.
Yeah. Yep,
Mm.
that
Right.
was forwarded to NBRC.
And that will be, its hearing, not hearing, but challenge period ends, day after tomorrow. Nobody's said anything yet, and I'm sure they won't. So that will be the last, that and signing the agreement modification will be the last official things that we actually need to do to be able to go out to bid.
don't mean to keep bugging you. What's the budget for construction at this point?
I don't know.
It's, as far as I know, it hasn't changed. I think the whole package is 1.8.
That includes engineering, though.
Yes,
yeah.
it does.
That's the whole package.
It
Okay.
does. But we have no idea what the bids are gonna come in.
But no, I get it, but.
Or anything like that, but, it's my feeling that the bids are gonna be competitive and may come in a little lower than
Yeah.
what we're saying, because there's a lot of people that want this work.
Yeah, well,
So, just in casual conversations,
yeah, good,
with Nate, he says, I think they're gonna be all over this.
good.
Quick question, so we're talking about 115 days of flagging operations on the roads. During summer?
No, we have a permit for that, but we're not gonna need it. They're only gonna have to flag when they're doing the pits. And, it's not our job. They'll have to do that.
That's because you live down there.
Yeah,
Yeah, the 115-day thing or 130 days, I forget which it is, or it's both in 2 different applications maybe, is just to make sure that whoever gets the project gets in gear and we don't let it slide like the storage tank has slid because we don't have the ability to do that because September 30th or 31st, it's all over. So,
Well, yeah, you didn't, I assume you didn't have to do an archaeological investigation.
Yeah, we got the waiver.
Yeah,
And
and you're not dealing with
part of the
USDA,
that was
which-
part of the
yeah.
environmental
Yeah.
application. We got the letter of waiver that's in our
Yeah.
stack.
yeah,
So we're good to go with it.
Good.
Actual construction, once they start doing this, it looks like about 6 weeks worth.
yeah, excellent.
It's pretty straightforward
Yeah,
job. The first 3 weeks gonna be putting in the temporary water.
Yep.
And
And that's gonna be sections that you move along as you go, the temporary water, or is it gonna run the whole?
no, we're doing the temporary all at once, cause we have to
Okay.
shut down the main.
no, we're doing the temporary in 1,000-foot sections, if that's what you.
Yeah, that was my
It's
question.
gotta go from valve to valve.
Right, okay.
So it's gonna go that whole span and then we'll
Yeah.
drag it down to the next valve to valve.
And you're replacing about 3,000 feet more or less total.
3,800 overall, but I don't think we're gonna do all of that. We have 3,100 feet that's
Yeah.
within the pits.
Okay. Thank you.
See, any other questions? All right, discussion of, Brian, so we're meeting, did you come up with a time on Wednesday yet?
He hasn't sent the invite out, but he said it would be, I think, between 10 and 12.
Okay, all right,
And that's assuming, because there's 3 other people and assuming they can make that same
yeah,
thing. The window was somewhere in this.
yeah, I saw it Tuesday or Wednesday, and it was a fairly, okay,
Right.
so let's chat
Between
about
8
it
and 12,
tomorrow.
and I told him Wednesday 17th worked best for you and me.
So Wednesday, the
Between 8.
no, it should be this Wednesday.
No, it's December 17th.
Why is he waiting so long? I thought it was this Wednesday.
No, it's the 17th.
Okay, so my question again,
Oh, because he doesn't have all of his ducks in a row yet. Be my guess.
um.
And I'm
Yeah,
hoping to go out to bid on the 18th.
okay,
30 days for bids to be turned in. Typically, that's what you. Yeah,
Yeah, we haven't seen the final
yeah,
out to bid documents yet. We've seen drafts of them and that's what it said in there.
okay,
You know, we'll see.
yep. All right,
okay, yeah, I'd like to try to ping him again and see if we can do it this week. I mean, the sooner we get it out next week with Christmas coming, I think is.
Yeah, well, we offered the 17th, so I think he'll be ready for us by then. And there's no point in scheduling it before he's ready.
Yeah,
So, you know, that's a week from Wednesday. Sounds reasonable.
yeah. Reasonable's in the eye of the beholder. All right, discussion, okay, so moving on, discussion of disbursement and requirements for grant funding.
Yep,
Where-
gave you the, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead, Lisa.
Gave you the USDA, so we've received 380, we've requested the other 120,000. NBRC, we can't do anything with until construction starts on the US Route 2 project. CRP, Peter's a little behind on that, he's had some personal things going on, so, but I will get with him and wrap that up. And I had a meeting last week with the people from A&R about the DWSRF funds, so we're close to getting that wrapped up. And it's about 700,000, and they said there would be a quick turnaround on that because it was so large, they had to go through every single invoice and, yeah, so we're close on that one.
Oh, so run me back on that. We're close on just getting it approved or,
Getting it approved and getting the funds dispersed.
and they'll disperse us the funds before we start work?
No, this is the DWSRF loan for the tank.
We don't have one for the tank.
We have the hundred,
That's the
1.8,
loan,
that's the
yeah.
loan.
It's
Only
for,
for the
only
tank.
for the tank, not the water main.
Which one
The-
do we have it for?
Bond.
The bond vote was from which one? It was for
The,
The tank.
the tank,
it was for the tank?
yes.
Okay. I keep thinking it was for the road, and I mean for the pipe. And we're 100% sure on that?
Yep.
Can we just go back and check that bond vote of how it was structured? Just to look at it to make sure. Because we did get approved also for DSWR funds for,
The Route 2, yep, the engineering fees, the 940, the 94,900. That's for the US 2 project, and that
Yeah.
I've submitted just about $70,000 for.
And we're probably not gonna request any more for the Route 2 work through DWSRF, right? Or are we? I don't
That would
know.
have to be separate,
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna use all of it.
We'd have to go back for a bond
Oh,
vote,
That's what my point, yeah.
yes,
But my question, we're not planning on doing that at this point,
no,
going for
No.
bond, yeah, okay,
no.
no,
all right.
So, and the
We don't-
bond vote specifically said water, the water portion.
I'm absolutely positive it
me
was for the
too.
tank, yeah.
Okay, because I'm just sort of remembering that, initially we started this whole thing where we were gonna just replace all the water pipe.
Yeah, that's how we started.
Yeah, that was the beginning.
And that's how I thought we went after the state for the funding, but, okay.
We went after the state for the funding for the tank.
Yep.
So, all right, and what, well, this will come up later. Okay, all right, so we're good there. Construction permit renewal for the water line extension on Abnaki Road. So, that's what we picked up about 2 years ago when we thought we were going down into that community. And now it's come time to renew it or not. I talked to Jay Berman today, and he said he wasn't sure, but you can either renew it by 1 year or 2 years by just asking. So I think we should just respond back that we would like to extend the permit. Well, why don't we do this? Send it back and ask them what the options are to extend the permit. And then we just choose the longest
Yeah,
option there is.
yeah, as long as it's not gonna cost us any more money, which it sounds like it's not.
Well, if it costs us a couple, $300 or something, we should probably pay a
Okay.
couple, $300
Yep.
at this point. Lisa, unless you have some contact and you just want to call them up and ask and skip one of those steps, I'm good there too. Brian,
Well,
do you know who we'd call up and ask?
well, I'm looking at the
Billy
email.
Person.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking, right?
Oh, I'm not looking at, there's a contact on there?
Yeah,
The person who sent the it says reply to this person at the state, so.
Okay,
and then if this work is not complete, please provide a status update to Silly Larson.
okay, then I guess and there's an email for her?
Yeah,
Then just email saying we would like to extend this permit another 2 years if possible. How about that? And if it's not, she's gonna let us know.
You want me to do that?
If you have any issue, call me in. They sent it to me as the contact person, so. And they sent it to Jay too, so he knew about it before you called.
He remembers the project well.
Mhm.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's wise to keep that going, even if it costs a few $100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd renew it for as long as we can.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Because it gives us a little bit of a toehold on that area.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Any other discussion on that, gentlemen?
Nope.
Financial report, signed budget, for the town report. Frank, everything, good?
We did.
Yeah, I think we've all signed it here. I think everybody
Right.
signed
That
it.
Brian's, yeah, that was more a reminder for me
Did
to,
I sign that? Yeah.
no, we didn't.
Okay.
For you and Jim had signed it and then I needed these three to sign it, so they're Brian's doing it now, so that's all done.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we signed it online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the handwriting looked suspiciously neat.
All right, so while we're signing that, review of ERU calculations 3517 US Route 2, which is the little brew place there, right?
Kramer and King.
And looking for Vermont water supply rules. So this is, are they open in the wintertime at all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They are. Okay.
yeah. They're
So
not serving food, but yeah.
they are serving food or not serving food?
No, they're just selling beer.
They're just selling beer. So are they more of a grocery store or are they more of
They're a brewery that sells beer.
a brewery?
And they have a food truck in the summer, basically.
Okay. So we'll have to, I mean, I looked through there. I saw the restaurant part, which is the food portion,
Yeah.
is listed in there, 30 per seat. Doesn't mean that it's 100% applicable here. But what I would suggest is we send them a letter that says it's come something like this. It's come to our attention that you're currently being charged as a non-commercial customer. If you're going to be involved in commercial activities, we need to charge you the commercial rate. Please let us know if that's your intent. And then let's get some information out of them. If so, please provide us with projected daily customers, number of seats, period of operation.
They asked us last month how many gallons they were using because they were trying to.
Yeah,
prepare.
because
And
we
we
don't
said
know.
we have no idea.
Right.
Yep, which we don't, nor do we for the North Hero House or the other place.
Are they brewing there?
Not there.
They're not brewing there.
No, it's just a retail outlet and they don't have public restrooms or anything like that.
So, and then add,
They're paying one ERU right now. They're probably overpaying.
Exactly. They're using less than a family would in
Yeah.
there.
the other thing would be number of sinks, bathrooms.
No bathrooms.
Well,
I mean, yeah, no.
so guys,
No
this is
problem.
why we need this, is because when one of the other places calls up, they're gonna ask us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Well, if we got the information back and we've asked, then we can say, we didn't know there was a bathroom way in the back. We asked. There's gotta be a bathroom in that house, guys.
Oh, yeah, no, there definitely is. It's just not-
So we need to know number of sinks, bathrooms, and number of employees. And that's the that we've done in the past for something like this. And I think that's how you start the conversation, unless you guys have another thought.
Well, don't we have a form of some sort that we send to them and have them fill it in?
Not that I'm aware of.
No?
No, but what we do have is that one that Lisa put on there that says the state of Vermont,
Yeah, that's what we've been
The
using.
water supply rule.
the Vermont water supply rule.
Yeah,
So that's how all those questions that were asked there will fit in.
Yeah.
And that way, when Bravo Zulu asks, if they're concerned with how much they're being charged versus them, we got the documentation.
so I thought there was a form, because when we reviewed like Bravo Zulu and other places.
There was an
went
old,
there, and there were certain questions that were asked, and there were, numbers given to us.
yeah, there was a form, and I don't know if there's still a form or not. Lisa, you might want to look through the bylaws and see if it's in there. And the form more was what I remember, Brian, that we then use, where we add up those numbers, the 30, let's just make it up, 30 times 10, and then divide the ERU, what the state considers an ERU, into it to look at. And then with the businesses, a lot of the businesses up there are seasonal, and then we would add in a seasonal discount to make it fair, like to the marina guys. Would be an example. But I think that's the first step. Are we good with the first step?
I just wonder what the questions are and make sure they go to them.
Sorry, I missed that, Brian.
I just want to make sure that we send them the questions that we need answers to. Rather than just asking them to describe their business, I think we should say, how many sinks do you have? How many employees do you have? What are your hours of operation? And it should be the same that we send to every business, so that everybody has to fill out the same information.
Yeah, I don't know if we have a form like that. The form that we've been using is we do that, and if they have a concern, we give them that form from the state, and then we show them this other form that you're talking about, of where we took those numbers and put it on that form and calculated it.
Right. I'm not concerned about our internal figure and how we come up with the ERUs. I just want to make sure that they know what information we need from them so that they can provide it.
Well, that's why I'll go through it again, that I would suggest that we ask them their projected daily customers, number of seats, their period of operations, number of sinks, bathrooms, and employees for the review. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, my question would be, do we have to count seats on the picnic tables outside, which they use in the summer?
I think
Those people would not be using a bathroom or anything. So in my opinion, they would have zero impact.
well, that would be your opinion when the time.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is find the information first. So if they have 14 seats out there, then we need to know that. And if they take all the seats away and they got 30 people standing out there, it also goes to, have they spoke to zoning?
Yes,
Yes, they
they're in
have.
front of the DRB.
Yeah, they got their permit.
And what did the DRB, did they give them any numbers, any restrictions? Did they say you can't have more than 15 people or 20 people, or?
I'll pull the DRB decision for your next meeting.
Okay, yeah, good,
Yeah. And those numbers should jive.
yeah.
So,
Because it had how many seats and stuff. So do you want me to say, I'm looking through the ordinance and I'm not finding any form. The old Vermont supply rule is in there, but there's no form.
Okay.
Do you want me to ask about the number of picnic tables? Was that included or no?
Only if DRB had a number.
It was in there.
Yeah, maybe
Should
we
pull
should
that
just,
file.
next thing, we should just look at the DRB permit.
It won't have the number of employees. It
Yeah.
may have the period of operations. I don't think it'll
Well-
have the number of bathrooms, although it will say,
And sinks.
and yeah, I
So-
don't think it'll have.
yeah, so we're making this more difficult than it has to be. Just send out a letter, ask for those things, and we'll get the response back, and then we'll go from there. We'll use the DRB to supplement, and we'll look at it, and everybody will give their input.
Yep.
It's just the input we're a small town. The input has to make sure that it's fairly applied as it is to any other small business like them in town. And I know there's sort of unique, but we still have, the Bravo Zulu portion, down there to deal with. If something else pops up, it's just everybody's got to be treated fairly and consistently.
Yep.
Even if you like to go there and drink beer, Andy.
Only been there once, Larry.
All right, questions?
Nope,
And I think they're a nice addition to the town.
absolutely, yeah.
All right, so we'll get that underway. Hook on fee increase discussion action, and let's see. We were gonna look up the date of when we raised that, right? Or no?
Yeah, that's in the packet here, effective December 1st, 2023.
So 2023. So, and we went fees by 500.
Yeah.
Okay. And data connects communications. All right. And thoughts on that with COVID, inflation, all that stuff, all the money we're spending.
But the only question I have, how do we relate that to our actual cost of somebody hooking on? Is there any way we can document that and see whether it's reasonable or not?
Cost of hooking on.
I mean, if somebody hooks onto our system.
Yep.
How do we know it costs us an extra 3,500 or 4,000, whatever?
Plus it's $1,600 for a new curb stop and a tap.
Okay,
Labor is included in
Yeah.
our contract.
okay,
So we determined 2 years ago when we raised the rates last time
yeah,
that it cost us $1,600.
okay,
So then you have the infrastructure. So it's not just that aspect, Andy. It also feeds our capital fund.
yep, I understand.
Right.
So it's feeding for the future. So in reality, it's an impact. It's indirectly an impact fee,
Yeah,
but typically it's a hook on fee is what it's
Okay.
called for
the only reason I've been asked a couple times to, how we came up with that amount.
It's a combination of what he just
Yeah,
said.
okay,
And the actual cost of doing it and the fact that that's how we fund our.
under our capital improvements, yep, okay, that's.
And what is it at right now?
3,500?
Yeah, went up from 3,000.
So what do we think the cost of inflation is over the last from
4 months.
2023 to 24 to 25 to when we would introduce it. And I would suggest let's see, the board reviews the hook-on fees, need to raise the fees, to raise the hook-on fees. Motion passed to make the effective 12/1/23. Okay. I would think if we raise it, we don't want to make it right away. We would want to, when's the fiscal water year over with? Is it July 1st?
Yeah, June 30th.
June 30th? I would suggest we make it June 30th or July 1st of when the change would be. And the thoughts for how much? I heard 5% by somebody.
5-6%, something like that over the 2 years.
That's defensible.
Yeah.
So 5% each year? Is that what you're saying?
No, total, like 3% a year for 2 years.
Oh, 6%.
Yeah.
Okay. And Frank, your thoughts? Does that do it for what we need?
Now I would say it's probably a little higher than 3, but then we start getting into, impact.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't call it an impact fee. That's a whole different ballgame.
Well, it's not,
Yeah, but
To the customer.
so,
I would say we should raise it at the same rate that we raised the rates. Which was 3.4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, well, there you go. That's a good,
Raise it at the same rate as we had to raise the rates.
I'm looking for my calculator. So what is 3,500 times 1.06? That's 37.
It's like 250.
Say that again?
If it's 3.5 per year, it's like another 250. So
yeah,
it's 37.
that seems reasonable.
37.50. All right.
Yeah. Yep.
So 37.50 starts on July 1st to make it clean into the next fiscal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make the motion that we increase the impact fee to $3,750 starting on July 1st of 26.
We don't want
Second.
an impact fee.
Second.
Okay, did I hear a second?
Yeah.
Okay, any more discussion? Not hearing any. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. I think all ayes. Andy, you voted nay last time.
I did. Well, it was a pretty significant percentage increase at that. It was a lot more than 3%.
It was a lot less because it was like a decade since we had.
Well, I hear what you're saying. No, I felt like it was a lot all at once.
Yep.
I'm good with this.
Well, and I think that's why we should sort of stay on that.
I agree.
And maybe Brian had a good idea. If the fees are going up by 3% or 2%, maybe at the same time we should be looking at the hook-on fee.
Yep, I think that makes sense. Yeah.
And I don't think we're out of whack with the other communities on that.
It makes good sense.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. All right. Town report insert. All right. So I've been working with Lisa and Corinne on coming up with what they were looking for. Maybe not. Where is it? North Hero Town report. Oh, do we have a copy in there?
We do not. I wasn't sure if you wanted to share it.
Oh,
And I had talked to you last week when I posted this, so there
Okay,
is,
I was talking to Corinne and she sent me one. I thought that was gonna happen. Anyways, we will drop you a copy. It's more of a thing to the community of what went on, the thinking of how we ended up to the decision making to go down the path we are, how we got the funds, the strategies that we use to get the funds, who played some roles, and listing what funds we got, how much they were, all that type stuff. And then we're
Mhm.
going to add in some pictures. The first picture is going to be one of the pictures of the group at the water tower. We just got to find one where Lisa's not hiding in the back. We're going to do an aerial one in there. We are looking for the picture from the Islander, if they will give us a copy of when the representative, when she was up here to present us with the check. And we're looking to get a picture of Lisa and Corinne in the office, and maybe a couple others. So it'll probably be, I would guess, 4 to 6 pictures, 3 pages of text, and talking about how we got there, what it's going to accomplish for the community.
Has anybody contacted the Islander yet?
Yeah, an email has already been sent out requesting that documentation from them.
All right, because for better or worse, I've gotten to know their reporter pretty well, so I could probably call him directly, but sounds like you're on it.
Yep, we got that.
when does it go to print?
Town report,
After the first of the year?
but before our next meeting.
Yes.
Before, yeah. So,
I have some pictures
I would
too.
like
that day,
to-
too, if we can't get
I can
anything.
email it to you.
If that's what we're approving.
So,
so it's still in a draft form. I thought it was
and it's
going
to
to
a
be,
graphic design artist to put it all together.
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah, I'd like to see it too.
See, here's the thing, guys. What I've been told is that we can see the text, but the graphic design person decides where the pictures go, how it's split up, and how it formats as a volunteer. Do you have the last one you can pull up on the screen?
I do.
So why
The
don't we,
one that Corinne did?
the last one that from my draft that Corinne sent back.
Yep. Mhm.
Which I'm sorry, guys, I thought Corinne was gonna include it, but I should have been after Lisa. I should have been more clear. My bad. And will it be big enough for everybody to see?
I am going to make it bigger.
Okay, that's next week.
And do you want me to read through it, guys, or do you want to read through it?
Yeah, we can see it now. It's big enough, yeah.
I gotta turn my. Sorry. There you go.
So why don't we take a minute for everybody to read through it, and then we're gonna start at the top and go down through with suggested changes. Because I have some that I actually prepared for tonight. So however, just let Lisa know when you need to go to the next page. And Lisa, I'm gonna chat with you.
Sorry, I'm gonna print it so I can make the changes on it. Go ahead.
While
You want me
that-
to?
Well, no, while they're reading that, there was a number in here that caught my eye,
You guys good or?
which was the revolving loan funds. It says up to 1.8949.
Right, so we got 1.8 for the storage tank, and we were approved for 1.8 for the storage tank and 94.9 for the.
Okay, but the revolving loan fund with the 0%
Andy, you good?
Yeah, good, yeah.
should just be 1.8.
Okay,
So I think what we want to do is just call that up to 1.8.
you don't want to, so you don't want to include the 94.9.
We can, so if we go to the 94.9, did that include funding for the engineering on the
The water line replacement.
It did.
just the water? Was there any on the water tower?
Not for that.
No,
That was,
no, the
So we-
94.9 is strictly for the,
if we just left it at the 1.8, which matches what the voters approved, even with that 94,000, we're not gonna actually borrow 1.8 million, correct?
Right,
So I would
but 1.8.
put 1.8 million. Again, that's what the voters approved.
1.8. And then on top of that, what the state approved was the 0% at
30
980,
years, 0% interest, yeah. Yeah.
at not at 1.8, at 980,000 or something. They didn't approve the entire amount, or did they change their mind?
Oh, I think they approved the whole
The
thing,
whole thing.
yeah.
Okay, because initially
We're not gonna borrow 1.8, but they did approve the whole thing.
we got a letter, it was only going to be 980 or 895. And then I remember when you guys went to sign, all of a sudden it was 1.8.
Yeah.
So, all right, but let's just keep it the 1,800 for that for 30 years is my thought. And I'll let you guys continue reading.
Well, yeah.
That, well, I talked to Lisa. The other thing, Lisa, the bond vote
Mhm.
portion, I think what I was looking for there is not the amount, but that it was approved with a
Oh,
vote,
you were looking for the results, yeah.
yeah, of 120 to 3 or whatever it was.
Yeah, okay. I'll look those up.
Okay.
You guys good? Want me to
Yep,
keep
I'm
going?
good. Yep, with that one change.
I'm blind, that's stupid.
And then we'll go back through paragraph for whatever stuck out to you guys.
Yep.
Good, Andy?
Just a second. Yep.
That's the end of it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go grab, I printed a copy so I can make the changes.
Fine.
Yeah, okay. I just say both projects will be completed by the fall because the water tank's gonna be done in the spring.
Yep, that's one of my markups
Yeah,
by the fall.
yeah.
So,
No,
so we'll
looks
go
pretty
back,
good.
we'll go back to the first page when she gets back and then go down through there.
Yep.
Is the thought and concept okay with you guys of,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, looks good.
Larry wants to go back to page one, let's do markup. And then
okay, back to page one?
Got it.
All right, so let's see, the first, who has something in the first three paragraphs?
No.
Anything?
No,
How about the next three?
Well, we're seeing four right now, so let's,
Oh, okay, you're right.
yeah.
Okay, the four. Anything on those four?
Nope, for me.
Okay. And, okay,
I'm good with.
Yep, I was good with that.
everybody good?
Yep.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's move on.
Yep.
I would say number four would be broken down monthly rather than broke down monthly, but.
Yeah,
But what,
Well,
yeah, item number four should read time frame broken down monthly. Yeah.
yes, okay, good one. So broken,
not the grammar police, but let's get it right.
Yeah.
well, no, I mean, we need all, grammar. We ran it through the AI, but it's sort of, I
I
don't know.
think separates.
Yeah,
That's benefited us a couple times, but I don't want to get to leaning on it.
yeah, yeah, okay, other than that, I'm good with this page.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
actually, wait a minute. I had one there. If we back up under number 8. So if we go back, where it says the paragraph under it, the board achieved, where it says North Hero Water, I think it should be North Hero Water System. Would flow a little better.
Or department, yeah,
Yeah, department is what we're listed as.
yeah,
Department?
yeah,
That's the name of our system.
yeah. Okay. Good pickup, Larry.
All right. And so we talked about the down below while you guys were reading that the 1894 would be changed to 1.8 mil. And the bond vote, we're going to get rid of the number 5 and just have that as part of number 4 that says bond vote occurred October 3rd, 2023, and was approved with a vote of whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that comes into play a little later. Okay, next page.
Yeah.
Yep, that's all what we looked at.
Okay, next one.
Yeah. Hang on.
So the only one I saw there was the last line, during a water plant shutdown, the storage tank will supply. I'm not sure if it should
Can.
be
Can
will
supply.
or maybe the tank could supply.
Can.
Can supply or has the ability to supply. Yeah, probably just changing will to can will be fine.
Can supply, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then this one, which both me and Andy had, was completed by the fall.
Yeah.
Both projects will be completed by the fall of 2020.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything on the rest of it there? So if that's good, I would like to consider
Well, just one, I mean, maybe because it's outside contractor, I wonder if we should mention Kevin, because he had a lot to do with it as well. As far as the people
You
that
sure
helped,
did.
yeah, but given our recent discussions about SOS, you know.
So what do you guys want to do?
I would just soon see Kevin mentioned in there.
You should be mentioned.
Yeah.
If you mention Kevin, then you got to mention his coworker.
No, I don't know. Austin wasn't all that involved with all the things Kevin was.
Okay, then let's put him in. Where do we put him in?
Well, town water board members.
Or how about
Maybe.
right after Corinne, where it's efforts, our water plant operator, Kevin.
Kevin, comma, and to our water board members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about right there?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the spot.
Does that work?
Yep.
So what I'd like to consider, and I'm not sure if it's appropriate or not, is one more paragraph that says, much thanks to the community for playing a critical role in this project with your positive bond vote in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yep. Absolutely.
So Lisa, much thanks to the community for playing a critical role in this project with your positive bond vote in 2023.
Success of this project.
Because I don't think that we've ever had a bond vote that was so in favor of a bond as we got, guys, that I've ever seen.
Landslide victory for sure.
Yeah. Well, because we also told them the rates weren't gonna go up.
No, we raised it.
Well, because of this, they weren't gonna go up because of this.
So, all right. So are you guys good with that? With the caveat that
Make a motion to approve it.
Yep, that with final tweaking between Larry and Corinne and Lisa.
okay, good. And the individual who's gonna be the king of who's gonna move it around and put the pictures. But I can tell you picture wise, you know, I've asked for the one of us by the tower to be at the top. And I think the one of, and Lisa and Corinne can decide, but I think that one should probably be the last one down there as their names are mentioned. And then we get the other pictures of the aerial and maybe a construction picture. I'm also looking to see if Jason or Nate might have something of a good picture of the project of where all the pipe is going. Now, I sent Corinne the picture that's in the bid, but it's not really that spectacular. But maybe there's something else they can come up with. And we're going to have the picture of all of us
Mhm.
with the representative
Yep.
giving us the check.
Yep.
So that should be pretty much it there.
You also have one going on the cover
We got one going on the cover.
of the annual, yep, of the whole report. You guys are getting a picture on the front,
That should be the one of the tank.
the big one of the tank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the tank with all of us in there. And
Okay.
We could also throw in the picture of me and Bernie Sanders getting our $1 million check from.
She was trying to find that one too.
I don't think all we ever had was a hard copy.
Oh,
Which, if you can, I don't know if you can copy it. I have one, but.
You can digitize them.
Yeah, yeah.
The picture too.
yeah, but it doesn't always turn out so clear when she
Yeah.
goes to do the graphic
It doesn't
design
have
stuff.
to
for the front or for the, doesn't have to be clear.
be. That one.
Gotcha. All
so,
right, you guys got a motion on the table.
Yeah, I'll second.
further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye,
Thanks for your work on that.
yeah, great.
It passes. Okay, SOS signed contract.
Yep, that's just letting you know that we got the signed contract back from Lane.
And is there a copy of it in
Yep.
there too?
Yeah, right at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's here in the packet.
Did I sign the correct one?
Hope so.
It looks like you actually
After all
signed
this.
that one, because that's not nearly as neat as.
Yeah.
Let's see, operator protection clause. Okay, so any questions on that?
No, again, Larry, really appreciate your leadership on that. That was tough.
Worked out well.
Worked out well.
Well, we got some of what we wanted. We were able to push the cost out
Yep.
some. And we, my concern was, well, we all know what our concerns were.
Yep.
The other
Okay.
thing on the floor with that, you guys had tasked me out to advertise. I chose not to advertise until I came back to chat with you guys. Do you still want me to do that, or do you want to rescind that?
I would rescind it for
I would
now.
vote to rescind it. Why spend the money for the advertising and all that?
Yeah,
I mean, we've
Okay.
got a contract for a while.
for 5 years.
We got 5 years. We got a little window in there. I'd save the money and effort for now.
If that's a motion, I'll second it.
So I don't think we need a motion. I was just looking for guidance of what you guys wanted me to do with that. So if it's not to go forward with it, I'm content. Everybody content?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Employee holiday recognition action. Brian, you're the one that remembered this year, so it's what would you like to do?
Same thing we did last year.
Yeah. Yes, you
What
did.
was that, Lisa? How much did we give who?
Ooh,
$50, right?
I think
No,
so.
we gave these guys 100 each and we gave 50 to Kevin.
Okay,
I think we did 100 to Corinne, 100 to Lisa, 100 to Kevin, and then 50 to his side man,
Awesome.
and then 50 to the town guy for his help.
Tracy. Okay,
We now have 2 town guys. Are we just gonna do Tracy?
How long's the second guy been there?
A year,
yeah, we
a
probably.
year, the end of this month.
Yeah,
Okay, so, yes, that would be my thought. You
Yeah.
guys' thoughts?
Yep, I agree with that.
Okay,
So, I think last year, didn't we do Harborside?
Yep.
Harborside's not doing gift cards this year.
Oh,
Ooh. So at least heroes welcome, I guess.
What about Heroes?
Yeah.
well, it's probably time to,
it's gotta be a town purveyor, whoever it
Yes,
is.
that's about the only.
Yeah, let's do it to Heroes Welcome.
yeah, well, it's time to swap
I
back
don't know. if they're doing
from one business to the other business anyway.
Well, I mean, we could do North Hero House too. It was a waste for the meal if somebody wanted.
I don't know if they do cards either, but
Oh.
we have to figure that out.
Yeah.
I think
They-
North Hero House, they do.
they do.
Yeah. Have we've done Heroes Welcome in the past.
We have
right?
done
Why
Heroes.
don't we do North Hero House for a change?
Yeah, I don't think we've done that in
Yeah.
a while,
Okay,
was the-
so you want,
14 years.
gift cards to the North Hero House?
Yeah.
Okay, and so 100 for Kevin, me and Corinne, and
Yep.
50 for the other
Austin, Tracy and
Michael?
Michael.
Okay.
Can
Awesome.
we get a generic card?
Ooh, yeah, isn't that's
What do you mean a generic card?
Yeah, I thought he was done.
I mean, a Christmas card to put it in?
Oh, yeah, I usually do.
Okay,
Right, I read it, a nice note from you guys.
okay.
All right,
Phone.
all right.
You're not keeping them, are you?
I honestly think we should give Lisa about 1,000, but
But well, yeah.
we don't want everybody to get it jealous.
All right, so let's, math, what's the math there, Frank? We got 300, 500, right?
600, 150, 113, and
And
150, 450.
450, yeah.
So it's underneath.
300s and 350s.
Yes.
Okay, so somebody
Yeah.
make a motion for that amount of money for the employee holiday recognition.
$50 on employee recognition.
I'll second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Excellent. Is there any board holiday recognition? I'd have, all right,
We forewent our raises this week. I think.
Well, that's right, yeah.
This year.
okay, future agenda items. I guess we need to go back and revisit the ERU calculations for 3517. We need to the J Berman part of that permit. We need to revisit that. We'll need placeholder for the water storage tank. We're gonna call it completion update, right, Andy?
Well, it won't be done by then, but at least a lot closer, we hope.
It's good to see the word in the title though.
Yeah, it is, yes.
All right, and then we need for the phase 2, we need probably,
Date on the bid.
Yeah, it should have bid results.
I don't know if we're gonna have bid results, but we need
We might.
Yeah.
the there'll be stuff in there. The North Hero, what do we need? We need the bids, the North Hero bid, but not
So
the
you won't have
results.
it next meeting, but.
The North Hero bid document discussion.
Yeah.
Because
No, but we should, if people have been picking up.
Oh, yeah,
Picking up plans.
you will have had a pre-bid meeting and you'll know who shows in.
Yeah, so pre-bid meeting should be in there.
yeah, so there should be 2. It should be the meeting that me and Brian are going to and the pre-bid meeting. And then
Well,
anything
February. Meeting.
The other thing that's coming up in January is the reappointments. we start
Yeah, all right.
advertising and
Oh, my God.
I mean, it's January because it's got to go in front of the select board for the second meeting in
Yeah.
March. And we usually advertise
Who's up?
fun stuff. Let's see.
Larry and I re-upped this year.
I think I can find it on the website.
Well, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, whoever, yeah.
Just get it. in
Maybe
line.
put it on the agenda.
We'll have it by then.
Yeah.
So whatever, January,
Start new when we put you on,
I
or
think
you're
I'm finishing
serving out
a
the rest of
term.
Rob's
I'm
term.
Finishing a term, so. it's
So you
probably-
might be up.
Yeah, I don't, maybe.
I'd help you. I'd help you out, but the town refused to pay the postage to send me one next year.
Mine is the elected. She doesn't have the, all right, gotta go somewhere else.
Well, anyways, take whatever we did January of last year, and then just put
Whoever it applies to this year. Yeah.
if we put the names in there last year, do that. If not, don't do whatever we did last year.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. I just, oh,
Oh.
I keep opening elected and
Yeah,
it's not,
well, while she's doing that, I'm gonna move to adjourn.
I'm gonna second.
sorry.
No problem.
All right, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Hey, thanks, guys.
All right, thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Larry.
Have a great Christmas.
Yep, you guys too. Stay warm.
Yeah, that'll be a challenge.
Good night.
Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate
Thanks.
you.